Welcome to the project management video series. In this video we're going to talk about why you might want to get a PMP, right? Why get the PMP? I'm your instructor, Dan Purdy. I teach marketing and innovation at Western Washington University, as well as project management. I've been a project manager for about 20 years, focusing in the area of industry first, electrical power specifically, and then later on as a manager and as a marketer. And so I've got a lot of practical experience in project management. In fact, I've written a book on project management called Real Simple Project Management. So you might guess at my approach to things, which is really practical, hands-on, applied, and above all, simplified. So if this cartoon rings a bell with you, you might be a project manager, right? In the immortal words of Jeff Foxworthy, you might be a project manager if, right? If this rings true to you, if you recognize some of the fun in this, in that, let me get my pen going here, in that a consultant might have sold you a lazy chair instead of a rope swing, right? Over here, the consultant sold you a lazy chair instead of a rope swing. If the customer perhaps described something akin to this, when in fact the customer really wanted this, then you might understand some of the frustrations of a project manager. And so we're here to address these problems. Right? Projects are challenging. Let's face it, a lot of projects fail. In this research by the Standish Group, 34% of projects outright failed. 51% they call challenged, which means they might fail or they're kind of a push. Nobody really knows whether 34% succeeded, 15% outright failed. And so when you look at this and you combine these two here, right, you got 66% of projects are either failed or a question mark. That's huge. That's not a good sign. And another way to look at that same data is that only 8% of organizations, if we look here, down here, 8% of organizations meet these three areas: on time, objectives met, and on budget, right? Only 8% of organizations meet those three 80% of the time or more. That's pretty interesting when you think about it. That means there's a whole lot of organizations that are not doing very well. 92% are somewhere below 80%. Now, imagine if your kid brought home an 80% on every test. Well, that's a B minus. Right? You'd probably be thinking, I wonder if we can do better. So, yes, we can do better. That's what we're here to talk about. We're here to talk about what life is like without good project management, and what life could be like with good project management. So if we don't have good project management, then what we've got a lot of stress, right? We've got a lot of chaos, right? We've got a lot of running behind. We're constantly chasing. On the other hand, imagine if we could have good project management and we could achieve some level of calm, right? Instead of chaos, we had some level of order. Instead of running behind all the time, we could actually lead the way. Instead of feeling out of control, what would it feel like instead, right, to feel like we could execute with discipline on a daily basis? Instead of feeling confused all the time, where are we, what's going on, how's this going? Instead, we could have clarity, right? And we could feel great about our work. Instead of feeling like our teams are in constant turmoil, what if we felt like we could get some harmony? Imagine if we had harmony in our teams and people were happy to work together instead of some of this crazy stuff that happens when people are unsure. Instead, imagine that they could be confident. So that's what we're after. We're after this ability to hopefully get ourselves to a place. If we add all this up, what we get is crazy, right? What we get is unproductive. What we get is waste. Instead, imagine if we could add all this stuff up over here, and instead we get sanity. What would that be like, right? What if we get tremendous results, right? What if we get excess? excess time, excess money, excess resources, because we are managing our projects really well. Well, that's what we can do here with great project management, and that's what we're trying to explore, is how to help people become better project managers through the PMP, and quite frankly, just a really good management practices. So I hope this has been helpful. In further videos, we'll talk about other aspects of the PMP course and how that could be useful for you as well. If you're unsure whether this fits in for you, reach out to me at my email, and I'm happy to help you if I can. Have a great day. Till next time, we'll see you.